Alright, so you already know what it is. Sun in Virgo, Moon in Gemini. Of course, when the Sun in Virgo, you're gonna be reacting and responding and self-expression. Basically, that's gonna be dealing with the way you practicalize things, your service, your service to other people, places, things, being organized, being on time, analyzing the details, worrying about health issues, and worrying about work matters and stuff like that. But of course, you're worrying about the things that do matter. And when you got the Moon in Gemini, that's basically being more prone to being mutable. That's mutable air. So the way we think and communicate and we interact with people, places, and things, our surroundings and locations, this is basically gonna be pinning out the way we intervene, things we curious about, things we gonna be more talkative and more out there type shit. For me, don't be too out there though. For me, because others may see it like, yo, this motherfucker talk too damn fucking much. You can't say shit. You might slip up and say something. For me, but yeah, not all Gemini's like that, but you know, we do got some certain people that just slip up and say some shit. But basically, when we dealing with this element, and Mercury is in Libra right now, so that's basically the way we think and communicate is gonna be more balanced in good ways. Also, we got Venus and Leo, so we're gonna be more affectionate and shit like that. So we're gonna be more, for me, we're gonna be growing and switching things up as far as how we relate to our mates and shit like that. Jupiter and Capricorn, that's luck, goals, ambition that we're gonna be reacting, responding to. Uranus and Taurus, so that's basically being dealing with freedom, values, and humanitarian purposes. That shit gonna be changing. You see a whole lot of shit changing on this motherfucking world. Every 2,000 years we go do this. Also, we got motherfucking Pluto and Capricorn, so that's order out of chaos. So you're gonna take power and control over your motherfucking power. You're gonna be governed by the motherfucking government. You gotta pick and choose. For me, time is now. Spiritual warfare is at an all time high. So if you're allowing this motherfucker to take you over, then that's what's gonna happen. We got North Node and Gemini, so that's basically being more curious and being open to things and finding ourselves also too. Feel me? And of course, the South Node is in motherfucker Sagittarius. So basically, we gotta get out our way of basically being stagnated and just find our new purpose and shit. Get lit. Feel me? You don't want to basically be carrying residue throughout your whole life. Feel me? You want to learn how to basically get out of a routine pattern and shit, and not be stuck into a hell, and learn how to basically add more to your motherfucking resume. Also, we got motherfucking Sun trine Jupiter, so that's basically dealing with light abundance and opportunity. So the opportunity is here. So you're gonna take power and control of your opportunities, or you're gonna allow somebody else to basically do that for you. Also, we got the Moon trine Mercury. So the way we feel and express ourselves, the way we think and communicate is very harmonious. So the way we think and feel is basically coming together. So also, we got Mercury sextile Venus. So that's basically the way we think and communicate. Could be dealing with flirting, being dealing with romance and shit like that too. And that's basically a collab right there too. We also got Jupiter sextile Neptune, so that's basically dealing with imagination coming to existence. For me, that's spirituality. So we gotta tap in. We gotta go within. We can't be looking outside of ourselves to be looking for shit. We gotta go with the fuck in. When you go within, you always gonna get the best. You always gonna get the best attributes. Everything, your answers within you, not outside of you. Outside of your creations, you are to creator from within. So basically, you utilize that to get perfection. Also, we got Sunshine Pluto, so there's light shining on regenerational purposes as far as healing, things that we dealing with as far as feelings and emotions, things that we've been through and shit. Take the sun and shine that shit on it. For me, get the motherfucking sun on the motherfucking dark. For me, learn how to like blend it up. Also, we got motherfucking Mars sextile Chiron, so that's basically finding energies. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Also, we got Mercury opposing Chiron, so that's basically dealing with guilt, weariness, and shit. And of course, Chiron's an Aries, so basically, Chiron is basically a wounded healer. That's dealing with the way we went through trauma and shit on our motherfucking life. Also, we got Mars square motherfucking Saturn, so that's basically dealing with procrastination or commitment. So you're gonna basically allow the motherfucking government to make you procrastinate and take orders, or you're gonna basically utilize your compassion, your imagination, to basically still push forward and get the motherfucking job done. Utilize that fire, that spark, feel me, because you need it right now. Can't be letting motherfuckers take you over. Sunshine Pluto is basically light shining on healing. Also, I said that, motherfucker, we also got motherfucking Saturn conjunct Pluto, so that's basically having responsibility over power and control. Cause fucking the government don't give a fuck about you at this point. They want you dead. They want you to vote. They want you to cover your motherfucking face when you walk outside. They don't want you breathing the air. So face your matters. Feel me? You gonna listen to their limitations and restrictions, or you gonna basically have more limitations and restrictions for these motherfuckers and let them know that yo, I'm taking my power back. And motherfuckers ain't gonna keep treating me like this. Also, we got motherfucking Neptune sextile Pluto. So it's basically dreams and imaginations and illusions come into existence now. So basically, we need to let age of Pisces go and utilize our Pluto energies, our spirituality, and basically put definite transformation towards anything that was basically we was giving our power to. Because remember, these motherfuckers ain't coming to save you. You only gonna save your motherfucking self. Also, we got Sun trine Saturn, so basically dealing with responsibilities and grounding work too. And of course, self when you basically utilize that structure, the sun is also a structure, circumstance, situation, because that's basically a physical representation that you see with your two eyes. So when you utilize this shit and bring this into existence, basically you're gonna have more structure in your life. I mean, and basically you utilizing your energy towards that shit too. Also, we got motherfucking Sun trine Uranus is basically thinking outside of the box. The way we think and communicate is gonna be outside of the box, and then basically we're gonna be doing it in a uniqueness way too. So basically, self-expression is very important. The way we do things and construct things in our own path is basically always gonna be the outcome. So basically, learn how to talk to yourself. The more you learn how to talk to yourself and go within yourself, you're gonna have more ideas and concepts. So basically, you always also gonna be reaching to your highest space. We also got motherfucking Moon trine Pluto. So that's basically the concealed trauma dealing with feelings and emotions is coming together. So basically, we're gonna feel the need to basically be comfortable with transforming anything that's basically don't have no courage. You might feel the need to kick a motherfucker out because you know you feel me, motherfucker not pulling his weight or the bitch ain't pulling her weight. You know how the fuck it goes. But also, we got Venus square Mars, so that's basically having balance with the way we self-express ourselves, our commitment, our passion. For me, because you know, Venus and Mars don't really click, but they making up right now. For me, they're making the ends work right now. So basically, you know, of course, when you got that motherfucking Mars retrograde, it's also a benefit for you too to basically utilize your enthusiasm and your ego too, so self-express what you want and need in life too. Also, we got motherfucking damn where the fuck I'm at. I keep getting lost. We also got Venus opposing Saturn. So basically, the way we love, the way we have our beauty and our desires and shit, that's opposed to Saturn and limitations, restrictions, and structure. So basically, people may feel the need to basically protect their business during this time. They may enforce you to do things that you're not comfortable with doing right now. So everybody gonna have that opposing energy, like nah, fuck that. Like where the love at? For me, I've been supporting your motherfucking business for how long? You gonna tell me I gotta fucking do this? Like where your heart at? Where your spirit at? You lost, motherfucker. Step it up. Venus trine Chiron. So it's basically reveal hidden traumas, but you're gonna feel the need to basically put some makeup on anything that's traumatized you, or you may feel the need to basically put makeup on type shit. Hide them motherfucking wounds, but make sure you transform that shit within you first before you put that makeup on. Also, we got Mars square Pluto, so this basically dealing with motherfucking fears. This basically dealing with fears, self-expression, fears, anger, nightmares, and also basically you can self-express this shit towards something that you're gonna be utilizing for gain purposes, or basically you're gonna use this shit towards violence. Pick one. For me, you can't have both. You can have both, but you gotta have balance. For me, but that's dealing with cardinal fire, and that's basically dealing with motherfucking fixed water. So these are two basically same proportions, but it's different in its own way. So that's like saying Scorpio and Mars do mix, but they really don't though, because it's very different. Feel me? They may have the, feel me? Scorpio is the mother, the feelings and emotions and intentions. And motherfucking the masculine is Mars. So that's mother and father. Feel me? Mother and father have their ways and shit, but it's same shit. It's a little different though, because fire is also dealing with the spirit, the gas, and of course this water is dealing with the soul too. So you gotta also remember that shit. So it's basically link. But of course, water gonna get comfortable with the earth, and motherfucking fire gonna get comfortable with the air. For me, because you can't have one without the other. Also, we got Jupiter trine Uranus, so it's basically we gonna feel the need to basically get wisdom and knowledge during this time and expose the hidden agenda that's going on as far as what they want us to do. People are waking the fuck up finally. Jupiter conjunct Pluto, so it's basically having wisdom and knowledge to learn how to take self-control and power over what we need to do. But basically, they doing this, they contradicting y'all with this whole virus shit. They want y'all to basically act out in their natures, but don't do that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. but basically focus on what you need to do as far as put definite transformation towards the information that they giving y'all, because they ain't giving y'all no information, they giving y'all bullshit. So who you trust? You trust you trust your neighbor, or you trust the motherfucking government that's basically fucking with you right now. Feel me? All right, look, when we got Gemini through Aries, feel me? You're gonna be learning how to like. This is an opposing energy right here. So you may get into arguments and anger issues with people, places, and things, or they may basically reflect this towards you and shit like that. Feel me? So being stubborn, try to be a leader during this time. Feel me? Don't let any person, place, or thing put you in a circumstance situation where you may have to rebel or go against them and shit. You may cut people, places, and things off at this certain time. Feel me? Especially with this motherfucking retrograde taking place too. Also, if this is your moon sign, you're gonna be receiving this kind of energy from people, places, and things. Also, when you got Gemini and motherfucking Taurus, it's basically dealing with sex. This is a sextile right here. So basically, act out in nature, trying to like be more mutable. Don't be too fixated and stubborn in your own way. Try to switch up, and for me, be open, be out there and shit. For me, like utilize some expression during this time too, because it can bring you good fortune. If you got Moon and Taurus, you're gonna be receiving this expression from people, places, and things all around the world. Also, when you got Gemini and motherfucking Gemini, basically this is double energy right now. So the collabing with people, places, and things, and finding compassion, being more practical, and following your heart, and basically taking care of your health matters during this time, and not over dealing with anxiety and shit, and over expressing is basically important during this time. If you got a moon in Gemini, you're gonna be receiving this kind of energy towards people, places, and things. People either gonna be collabing with you or detaching from you, or also depending on how much they can handle during this motherfucking retrograde. Also, when we got Gemini and Cancer, it's basically dealing with us. This is a sextile too. So the way you're gonna be expressing your feelings and emotions with private home, family matters in a practical way during this time. Emotional ties can play a part. For me, you gotta learn how to utilize your right and left brain at the same time. For me, don't just be following your gut too much. For me, remember, you're picking up residue. So basically, you're picking up other people's feelings and emotions, and of course, it may not basically be the puzzle towards how you trying to fixate towards other people, places, and things. So loosen up a little bit. For me. And if you got a moon in Cancer, you're gonna be receiving this energy from people, places, and things. Of course, when you got this in Leo, self personalities, character, having more faith in yourself, and utilizing your ego towards where you want to basically push it towards is important. For me, because it's gonna be a little issue during this time too. For me, but you gotta utilize that shit and have faith within yourself. For me, overcome the obstacles. If you got Leo and Moon, you're gonna be receiving this energy. Also, Gemini and Virgo is basically having practical matters, daily issues, health worries, emotional ties, satisfaction. It's basically key during this time. Make sure you meditate and go within. Of course, everything ain't your fault. Don't be trying to find fault in everything. Learn how to relax and chill right now. Ground yourself. For me, take a chill pill. If you're Moon in Virgo, you're gonna be receiving this energy too from people, places, and things. Also, when you got this in Libra, basically, this basically gonna be dealing with try to like for me, try not to use other people, places, and things that idol worship us during this time. Try to be your own idol and balance yourself for me, and don't be too judgmental. Have self satisfaction within yourself. If you got a moon Libra, you'll be receiving this energy from people, places, and things. Others talking, gossiping and shit. Also, when you're dealing with a Scorpio, transformational mind. For me, make sure you transforming and putting definite transformations towards anything that's negative towards your minds, any dark thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Also, they don't deal with feelings during this time with that Gemini shit. But if you got the Moon in Gemini, you're gonna be Moon and Scorpio, you're gonna be receiving this energy. Learn how to like basically have beauty and companionship during this time. Don't think about no negative shit. For me, things gonna be very hard, but you during this retrograde, so be careful. Don't transform yourself or kill nobody. Also, Gemini and Sagittarius is basically lost talk, being lost in life. For me, talking all that shit, but preaching all that shit, but you ain't following your dreams. For me, so make sure you follow your dreams. Moon and Sagittarius, you're gonna be receiving this energy towards from people, places, and things. Also, when this is in Capricorn, for me, learn how to ground yourself. Guilt, worry, and karma, and mistakes in the past life can reoccur too, depending on how you handle the situation. If you got a Moon in Capricorn, you're gonna be receiving this basically. For me, learn how to resist and meditate and go within. Also, if you got this in Aquarius, basically ego matters may play a part. For me, you may feel the need to basically try to preach and teach towards somebody else and try to give them shit. But at the end of the day, for me, try to like be chill right now. Don't be too rebellious. For me, you may just try to, you may launch up during the song. And be careful. Moon and Aquarius are the same thing. Last but not least, Sun and Pisces, Moon and Pisces. Basically, Mercury falls here, so basically, make sure you think positive, have harmonious natures, and if your moon is in Pisces, you're gonna be receiving this energy from people, places,